Gravity Circuit, and it presents.
Hello, everybody. It's me, it's KillerChair. I'm here on the final day of this week of BSG playing an absolute wonderful game that I just absolutely adore. With me, I've got some friends.
Hello, I am TimeLink.
Mieslwd again. Hello.
And this is the main character of Gravity Circuit. I bought the plushie that they put out a while ago, limited edition thing. It's cute. It's great. So we got the main man himself, giving us all the speedrunning
Shenanigans.
energy that we need. So I'm going to just go over to an empty save slot, select new game, normal mode, and then I'm basically ready. However, before we start, I do want to explain one ability, because that thing does a lot. There's going to be a power-up. You'll hear me say the power-up later. Condition overload. It'll essentially double our speed, give us a double jump, and make us immune to stage hazards such as freezing and all that sort of stuff. Allow us to instantly break blocks that otherwise take multiple punches. But the downside is you take double damage. I just want to have that all out there so that while I'm running it, I don't have to explain it again. So keep that in mind. With that said, I think I'm ready to go. Give us a countdown.
3, 2, 1, go!
So anybody who knows me knows that I enjoy myself a Mega Man or Mega Man styled game.
Woo!
And this game kind of does a lot for me. It's got the cool dashing that Mega Man Zero has. It actually pulls a lot from Zero in terms of like combos and all that. And you got a grappling hook, which is neat. A lot of running, cool graphics, banger music. Shoutouts to Dominic, who made the soundtrack for this game. And there's just the intro stage that kind of like teaches you all of the interesting things that you can do.
Loads of fun.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, my first exposure to this game was actually at an ESA a couple years back, where I actually met the composer Dominic Ninmark in person.
Oh, cool.
Because he was there when the game wasn't released yet. It was just a demo with a couple stages. And you got to play, you got to test it, you got to give some feedback. And you would just interacting with the developer himself was really, really nice. And I also ended up getting a free Steam key for the game afterwards, so it was a very worthwhile experience.
So pre-alpha style.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nice.
It was
So-
very, very cool.
We're coming up on the first boss here, and we're gonna do some wiggles. You will understand in a matter of seconds.
There we go.
So
Very nice.
this game has an automatic punching feature. I can just hold down the button and you just keep punching. And this boss and a lot of the mini bosses in general don't really have iframes. So if you turn around mid-punch, it kind of just counts like both directions as a separate attack. Keep doing that, and you just keep racking up damage. Ideally, you don't leave the ground at all, and you just keep wiggling around without touching up or down. Because those give you a lot of different attacks. There's a lot of different punches and all that. So now we're in our main hub area, where we can do the stage select. Again, Mega Man inspiration. And every boss we beat in this selection gives us certain power-ups. And the first two stages we're doing were the ones that were available in the demo back when the game wasn't out yet. And they also happen to have the best power-ups for us.
Cool.
So the game introduces all sorts of things like little stage hazards, moving platforms, lots of things in the way here. And we're still kind of racking up money so that we can buy the power-ups that we require.
Yeah.
I'm not going back for little scraps and just picking up the bulk of it. That is generally enough.
Yeah, it's not horribly tight, but you do really want to get enough money after the first two stages because you want to get those very important equipment upgrades. Otherwise, it's going to be pretty rough. There is always like if you look at your money count and you see you're a bit low, then you can always go out of your way for some things. But in general, we just pick up what's on the way, and that does tend to be enough. We will be spending a lot of money throughout the stages later on as well to heal, because we are going to take double damage from hazards and then double damage from everything eventually. So that is going to become very important. You're seeing like those checkpoints. They're little like rebuild stations for Kai as well. And you can pay to have your entire health refilled, but for everyone to use, it gets more expensive. So.
Yeah, we've also been rescuing a couple of people. In order to buy your power-ups, you need to hit certain numbers of people rescued. So that's very important. And I'm actually going to be picking up a thing that if you're going for like world record or whatever, you're not picking up this health power-up. It's just a little bit too much out of the way. However, I like consistent marathon strats for a lot of my runs. So as long as I can use this to kind of just buffer not dying as much, that works out for me.
Yeah, each stage has like a little permanent power up. We have 8 stages in total, and there are 4 stages that have a max health up, and there's 4 stages that have a max energy up. So you start the game with just 1 energy bar and 1 health bar and 2 energy points, and then you can have like, you're seeing there's like a green little dot overlaid on the main health bar. So that's going to be drained before anything on the main health bar. So you can have 2 full health bars and then 6 energy points in total.
Yeah, I should have enough health to just not heal up here. So we're going to be staggering damage inputs against the boss, because main bosses have like iframe thresholds. And if you just kind of slow down your punches just a little bit, you can just keep damaging them without them getting any iframes at all. However, at some point, we're just going to combo into our ability to do a big punch to try and chunk away at the health a bit more. Yeah. That's unfortunate. Need to be a little careful. My guy, please. There we go. That's what he's supposed to do.
Nice.
You could kind of duck under half of his attacks, and he just kept using attacks that you have to run away from. Unfortunate RNG, but that's the way it is. Bosses kind of do what they want sometimes. The hardest bosses are actually the one on the mountains, the ice stage, and the one in the warehouse, the last of the 8 stages. But now we will be picking up power-ups. We're going to pick an uppercut, because it is very useful in skipping damage thresholds with the iframes on the bosses, if you use it right. We're going to be picking function overload, the thing I mentioned at the start. And we're going to be picking catch block, which makes it so that if you get damaged, you do not get knocked back. And make sure to put function overload on the bottom input, because all of your 4 abilities are like directionals or center. If you put it on the bottom input, you can do, hopefully, no, all right, missed that one. If you time it right while pressing slide at the same frame, you skip doing the little standing still animation and you just slide forward instead. It saves a little bit of time every time you manage to do it, like so.
There we go.
Nice.
Yeah, but we end up doing it a lot, so it really does add up over the run.
It's one of those kinds of things whereby over the course of a run, it's probably, I don't know, could be up to 20 seconds or so over a whole run.
Yeah, you're going to see, like, starting throughout the stage, that we're going to use function overload basically all of the time. And we are going to have to start, like, paying for the refill stations a lot, because we are taking double hazard damage at this point.
We do not care about pressing the switch to make that go away.
Yeah, we are just going to unintentionally run into a lot of hazards as well, because it's faster. It's a pretty risky game.
And this song is an absolute banger. Again, I'm going to keep giving shout-outs to Dominic, because the man is crazy.
Yeah, music is pretty good.
He also makes a lot of Eurobeat remixes of things on his YouTube channel.
Nice. So Gravity Circuit 2 in the make, or?
Who knows? Yeah, so the NPCs that we rescue are kind of like the ones that are the most on the way, the least out of the way. No, this please. Gotta go a little slow here because this area is quite rough. Oof. This is all fine. I just may want to make sure that I have enough health to damage boost through an enemy at the end of the stage here, which should be fine now. Yeah, there we go. Perfectly calculated.
Nice.
And second boss, we now have one additional ability to see if we can ignore his iframes by using the right combo. We hit him 3 times. We do... that might be... Yeah, a little bit off, but close enough. We skipped a couple of his iframes.
Yeah, you can't just, with the combos we have currently, you can't just deplete 1 full health bar of the boss in one go. Which means you just immediately get to like this desperation attack, I suppose, that they do 1 health bar remaining, where they just become invincible and do like, you know, like this is Lightning Network. Yeah, they just do like a full-on screen wide attack to show off their powers.
And at the end of each boss fight, we made sure to stand in the middle.
In classic Mega Man fashion.
Yeah, but in this case, it's mostly because an item appears in the middle of the screen that you need to grab. So instead of it being just the place where your character goes, it's just an item happens to be there.
So how many seconds do you have before the item disappears, or you disappear?
Oh, it's just there until you grab it. So the quicker you grab it, the quicker you get out of the stage.
Yeah.
All right. We're going to grab 2 more power-ups after that stage. One will absolutely shred mini-bosses, current arc. And the other one here is Energy Multiplier. It just... Basic is you just get more energy, which is good.
We love energy.
Yeah.
I don't remember the exact description of it, but I don't need it. It's fine.
Yeah. We did also pick up a max energy up in the last stage, so now we have three little bars of energy to use on our burst techniques, which is going to be very useful.
Okay.
So this stage I find really cool because it's got this little garage area where these weird hover cars are at. And then as soon as you get onto this one, we're going to go right onto a highway.
Oh, yeah.
And the music immediately kicks in and goes crazy. This is one of my favorite themes in the game.
I remember the stage absolutely destroyed me when I played this.
Oh yeah,
I remember having a lot of trouble, not only like finding items in this one, but also just beating it.
Yeah.
I remember getting beaten up pretty bad.
Yeah, this stage is probably the one that's given me the most trouble learning to speedrun it, because there's a couple of spots that are just incredibly hard. I'm forgetting this. That's fine. Maximum energy. We want that. We won't actually be grabbing all of the max energy power-ups, because one is just in a very slow room.
Yeah, the game does thankfully remember what you did and didn't get in each stage, and actually also lets you, if I remember correctly, lets you like warp to specific checkpoints to try and collect things.
Yeah,
and it
after
shows
you beat it.
Yeah, it shows you on which checkpoint you're missing something, which is very, very nice.
So now we're gonna get one of those mini bosses that I mentioned. We activate function overload so that we can double jump up here. We just use current arc 3 times right in the face of the boss, and it's down.
Nice.
That's a very tight jump.
Nice.
That always makes me nervous, even when it goes right. You can actually like punch and grapple onto the rockets, but why do that if I can just jump through? While I do this mini boss, I see that the host has something to say.
We have awesome prizes up for grabs this year. With a donation of just €5, you'll be entered to win a range of great rewards. And if you donate €100 or more, you could even take home the Zelda Master Sword. Every donation helps support our charity Minds. Explore all the prizes at bsgmarathon.com/prizes. And the BSG announcements are brought to you by the Mieslwd LCT 440 Pure microphone you are hearing right now. Back to you, KillerChair.
Yes, another boss fight. This guy teleports, kind of. The idea is more so he goes fast. But if I do it right... nope, never mind.
Ah, that's rough.
Yeah, so this is his main thing, is that he does these things. You can't damage him. This is a desperation attack, of course.
Of course.
He's very fast. There we go, that's a full combo.
Nice.
So, funny story, last week before, while I was prepping for BSG, in a later stage that's coming up, there is a spot where a runner in the community or a community member of the speedrun community at this, he hopped in my chat during practice and he said like, hey, aren't you doing the skip? And I was like, what do you mean, what skip? Turns out a couple of months ago, somebody found a way to clip into walls and that skips quite a lot in a certain stage. I'm pretty sure they're still very much experimenting with seeing where that glitch could be used otherwise. And I'm very excited to see if more things come up. But for now, we're just using it on one stage later on. So this is the kind of like a music-themed stage. It's a lot of vertical jumping. I also heard that the incentive that I got in for this game got met, which means we're going to see this stage at the incentive as well. Hello. So that will be after the run is over. I'll go back around, do the intro stage, do this stage, rescue a dog.
Oh.
And then rescue another dog in another stage.
Hell yeah.
But this is the one full stage that we need to beat for that small little category. And while I do a lot of button mashing to climb up, I see a green number on the screen to the left of me.
Yes, we just got a €25 donation from Kat, who says, This is a beautiful looking game. Gonna add the music to my playlist later. Good luck, KillerChair, you're awesome. And his €25 donation puts us closer to the bonus game of Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, which will be happening at 15:38 approximately, given that we hit the 7K bonus game goal. So let's get some donations in so we can see this amazing run.
Come on, everybody, let's get to 7K.
7K hype.
Alright.
All right, with all that mashing. Now imagine for the dog percent run that I'll be doing later, not having the double jump here. It actually makes the stage quite a bit more challenging, and it utilizes the bounce pads a little bit more because you don't have the double jump to compensate for certain vertical heights.
So early on in the game, your order of stages is always determined in these kind of games by like what power-ups you get from the bosses, and then how the other stages are affected by this.
Yeah.
So are you going to be getting any more abilities past the first two stages, or is the order like more free form from there?
There are two abilities I will get. I've got like a weird personal power-up that I use for the final boss due to the quick kill on the final boss being very hard to land. And so I kind of got my own backup strat, which works well enough. And there's one other power-up that we'll see that can be used for a couple of cool things.
All right, but so the route becomes less strict after the first couple stages, and you could technically swap some around.
Pretty much. You can kind of do them in any order. I just do what the world record holder at some point did. And it also kind of like lines up nicely on the menu. Oh, damn, missed that one. But that's the boss fight.
Nice.
Very clean.
Yeah, this boss, in my opinion, is the easiest one to land full combos on. Because she doesn't have too much going on apart from the bounce pad. So as long as you stay away from those a bit, you're not really getting tripped up anywhere. make sure my water bottle is open enough that I can easily grab it. Hydration is important even during speedrunning.
For sure.
All right. So next up, the junkyard. This is a pretty cool stage. It's got a lot of random falling debris and annoying crushers and things. There we go. And a lot of things that spit out like that purple goop, which normally slows you down. However, function overload ignores that.
Woo! Hooray for function overload.
Gotta love that.
This ability really is just the thing that makes the run. It's absolutely incredible. At the only cost of you take more damage. Well,
Boo-hoo.
you know, good luck. Just don't die, forehead.
Just keep running. That's the key, right?
Yeah.
Come on.
And before I take a death during this run and look like an ass. Yeah, luckily deaths aren't too punishing. This game does not run on like a live system. You don't get any game overs or whatever. You just kind of get set back to the previous checkpoint if you take too much damage and die.
Okay.
Yeah, this game is really nice in terms of accessibility as well. There is an easy mode as well if you want to get into it, and there's obviously for more advanced players there is also a hard mode.
This is hard enough for me, right? Come on.
Yeah, no, KillerChair is absolutely making this game look easy.
Yeah, exactly.
It really, like, when you start playing this, it is absolutely nowhere. It is going to be nowhere near as painless. I can tell you that much.
Insane.
I've also been speedrunning the game since the demo, because even when I saw Dominic at the event where he promoted the game, I was still kind of like looking at the game, talking to him a bunch, and I just kind of started speedrunning the demo while he was in front of me.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
Cool.
I actually had the best time of everybody at the event as well, and doing that. So
And
that's, you know,
it was the first time you did see the game then on the spot?
Yeah. Never seen it before.
Amazing.
I just immediately knew I would love this.
Yeah, it was love at first sight.
Bam. All right, that's one health bar. Now we're going to be dodging blocks by just tapping left and right a bit. Very intimidating attack. Stop jumping around. Oh. Yeah, okay. That guy got in the way. The annoying thing about having a boss that summons minions is that they might get in the middle of your combo and trip you up a bit.
Nice. So how do the combos in this game work in general? Is it like you have all these different moves and then like some of them override one another in terms of priority? So when the boss has iframes, you can still like connect.
It's kind of like every attack kind of has the same priority. You can combo almost anything into anything else, so long as you don't trigger the iframe ranges. So if you go beyond the iframes and just get the boss to tumble, then you can just do kind of a new combo on him. So there's a lot of people online that have made short little videos of crazy combo ideas they got with all of the cool abilities. There's quite a lot of cool abilities you could use. I've even seen people use, there's the safety platform where you can just spawn a platform underneath you. I've seen people use that in the middle of combos.
Really? That's crazy.
Absolutely awesome to see the things the community comes up with. But on another note, welcome to the mountains. This stage is hard. This stage is really hard. There's wind, there's falling icicles, there's explosives, there's exploding enemies, everything just... This, I don't know, man. I don't know what to tell you. If you don't have function overload, you got these ice breathers on the wall that freeze you and then you fall back down.
Just use your grapple hook. You'll be fine.
Yeah, pretty much. Doing a lot of jumping. Oh, yeah, there's a lot of death pits as well. You know, why not? This stage just has all of the pain.
Still doing fine.
Thankfully, even hitting like a pit or spikes is not actually instant death. It just like sets you back a little bit while costing you like it's like 6 or 8 health or something like that. It's a decent amount.
Yeah, it's enough that you really don't want to.
Yeah, but it's not instant death, which is very, very kind.
Convenient.
This is where I pick up another health power up. There we go. We are now maxed out on health.
Nice.
Yeah.
Do love our health.
So while I make my way through this stage, I'm just going to talk about how my control scheme, I recently revamped it due to that new skip that I was talking about. So I'm having to like really manually think about pressing certain buttons because my buttons are laid out differently. Otherwise the skip just doesn't work as consistently. But even if I have jittery movements here and there that are slower than what I used to do, it doesn't really matter because the skip saves like over a minute. It's kind of huge. Lots of jumping, lots of verticality here. Function overload, break the ice blocks in one hit. And we're at the end of the stage. That stage went very well.
Very good.
Like, absolutely everything can go wrong. Every room is a nightmare. And now this boss is also annoying because he flies, which means we can't consistently get him where we want for combos. Okay, that's good. No, that's not good. I hit him one too many times with the uppercut. So the uppercut, you kind of want to cancel mid-animation because it kind of ticks damage over time. And in order to not hit the iframe threshold, you want to cancel it right before the final hit. Get down here. There we go. And he goes way too far away. This boss really is one of the hardest ones in terms of the main ones. Get back here. There we go.
Nice.
It's a bit of a meanie. There's one boss that is even worse because he instantly teleports around to different corners and you have to follow him around and it's RNG how many times he teleports. You'll see him in a bit. It's the same stages where we do the big skip now. There's only a few stages left and then we're on to the final gauntlet stages.
So the category for this run is any %, right?
Yeah.
So what kind of other categories are there on the leaderboard, and do you run any of the others?
Dog % is what I run. Bonus incentive, which we'll get to in a bit.
Bonus incentive. Okay.
That's like a 7 to 10 minute run generally. It's a very nice little quick thing. I need to do a ton more of that runs because I promised somebody I would do 94 of them.
Nice.
That's a whole story. But we're currently on, I don't know, 26 runs I think I've done so far of it.
So that also takes me the reason why you pick normal instead of easy.
That's just kind of a preference. I believe the leaderboard doesn't actually differentiate.
Okay.
Really?
I just kind of like the challenge from normal mode a bit more. You take a little bit more damage, so you have to be a little bit more careful. There's also circuit mode, which is something you can enable, which I will also do on dog %, because that's fine. But circuit mode allows you to use your health for your abilities when you don't have energy anymore.
Okay.
So it's a bit riskier to use generally, but for the smaller categories, I find it to be not really a factor.
So what about the bosses and the environment? Is it going to be overcrowded? Will the bosses will be harder?
No, most of that is basically the same. There's not really too many differences. Easy mode and such mostly just means you don't take as much damage, so you just have a lot more leeway.
Okay.
I believe there's another things, but I haven't really paid too much attention to easy mode.
So overall, it's just a personal preference.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
No. This is one of those spots where my new config of controls trips me up frequently. I used to have slide on a command being downwards and jump. However, due to the skip, I need to be able to press downwards and jump at the same time without sliding. So you can see how that's a problem. So now my slide is a single button input, so I have to specifically bind it. And so muscle memory is a little off here and there.
Yeah.
You're doing good on routing though.
Oh yeah, no. Generally, this is going great so far.
Okay.
Do that, hit one. There we go, that's 1 health bar. This boss does a lot of things with dropping blocks and drilling.
Okay.
Want to get rid of many of these blocks and then go back. No, that's 1 off. There we go.
Nice.
So with his desperation moves being blocks that linger, the problem you get if you want to go for full health bar combos is that if the conveyor keeps pushing the blocks closer, you might not have the space to really do the proper combo. So before he lands, you're gonna crush a few of the blocks before going to him and punching him up. Nobody rescued here. We do not care.
Quite sad. Yeah, every stage has like its little own list of objectives. I mean, they're the same for every stage, but you saw right there on the results screen. Every stage ranks you a little bit by how many people you rescue, by how many enemies you've defeated, by how much damage you've taken, by how much time you've taken, and so on and so on. So getting like a perfect run of every stage is actually quite demanding.
Yeah.
bet.
But there's for all the completionists out there, this game does have a lot of very interesting challenge achievements and such related to that.
So this is the final of the main robot stages, which means this is also the stage where we're going to be doing the cool new skip. As soon as you see a lineup of 4 doors, that's where that will happen.
Can you soft lock it?
Possibly, but I think you gotta kind of mess it up if you want to do
Okay.
that. And it's right next to a checkpoint. There's a feature where you can just reset back to checkpoint. So if it really
right.
goes wrong, it's not too bad.
Not too bad. Okay.
Okay, we grab this guy, throw him against that key, open this door, then we don't have to go to the door.
Nice.
And here we will try the skip. Almost had it. There we go.
Nice.
Oh,
Nice.
Hold on.
Oh.
We're not clear yet. Nope.
Oh.
Okay, okay. Let me just reset checkpoint. It's fine, it's fine. I fell in between somehow. That can happen. It is a little janky. There we go.
Ah, there we
Who
go.
cares?
First try. Let's go.
I just wanted to show it off twice.
The way how you not do it and the way how you do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that just all kind of works in a very weird way. It's a very fun skip. It saves a lot of time. Shoutouts to the community who, when they found one weird thing, were like, hold on, we need to do some science. Oh. Messed up teleporters. We're almost at the end of the stage. That's how much it cuts off.
Yeah, very
so
nice.
it has like 4 doors in those corridors. Each last like at least 30 seconds. So it's so good. And now this boss. This is the one that teleports. He's annoying. Let's see where he's going. Okay.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Can I? Nope. That's the wrong ability.
Whoops. That'll happen.
It's fine. We're just gonna take it a little chill. That's an interesting order.
Random.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, come on.
No.
Wow.
Yeah, this guy
Rude.
is a bully. Nobody really likes fighting him.
When you think you got him, you don't got him.
Nope. Yeah, one more hit.
Come on. Be nice.
There he is.
There we go. All right. That's our 8. Sorry, not 8 Robot Masters. 8 circuits down.
Yes.
Nice.
Yeah, so why is this game called Gravity Circuit?
It is related to, I think, the crest on his head, I think, is the circuit. And one character has is the gravity circuit, but Kai also is the new version of the gravity circuit. It's lore stuff. I haven't paid attention to lore in the story quite a while.
Okay.
It's pretty cool though. So now I'm gonna buy a few backup things. One that might be for another cool skip we're gonna be trying for, and one, let's see, gravity dash, and I want clone array. Clone array is what I use for the final boss. It's a very neat ability. And gravity dash we will use for a skip and potentially a skip and potentially a thing where it just makes an area a lot easier. Before we move over, I need to set up gravity dash on a second loadout. Swap back. You have this button where you can cycle between your loadouts. You can set up to 3 loadouts, I think. We only use 1.
Cool. That is very handy.
Yeah.
Yeah, this game has a lot of stuff, like specifically dedicated for speedrunning as well. There's a whole speedrun mode that Chair turned on in the options prior to starting the run, which just like automatically skips every cutscene and such. And you're seeing in the bottom left, there's 2 separate timers going. There's a per stage timer going, as well as a full game timer, which is very, very cool. Is there anything else it does?
I think that's pretty much it. There is something about the IGT with not taking loading into consideration and all that. It's the age-old speedrunner IGT versus RTA thing. The leaderboard sorts per RTA by default, but you can also sort it by IGT by default, but you can also sort it the other way around. It's neat. This is a good game.
Yeah, it's not even that expensive.
True. Okay. That spike platform, 9 out of 10 times I run into it, I just forget it's there. All right. So these final stages kind of like combine gimmicks from the main stages that you've seen, making it into a very like full of gimmicks kind of stage. Kind of messed up a little bit there. That's fine. Gravity dash kind of like skips this entire room if you use it from the bottom in that corner. And now we're getting to the hardest part of the stage, where there's a lot of open space as well. The wind pushing you up can actually disable your grapple as well. So you gotta be a little careful on when you use your grapples. And that is that. Now we're getting to the boss. This boss has basically what you have.
It's a copy.
Wait.
What were faster?
It's 1 health bar.
Nice.
He's powering up.
Uh-oh.
Oh, messed that up a bit. Alright, you get to see a few of his moves. And you might be thinking, you beat him. Well, he's got 1 little health bar left. Oh my god, he's got a 3rd phase. That's crazy. Nope, punched him 1 too many times. My guy. There we go.
Nice.
And then his little circuit falls off, and it's like, well, he's gonna help us later.
Cool.
It was kind of this kind of fight. I think this fight is in the story. He's like, oh, I'm gonna have to test you to make sure you're ready. That sort of thing. And we got 2 stages left. You might be like, wow, you're going quite fast. Well, these are also the longest stages in the game. And this is the hardest stage in the game.
Oh boy.
It's got a lot of stuff going on. So I'm just gonna play, let everybody vibe to the music, because the music is an absolute banger here. Enjoy, and hope to see me not mess up as much.
We have faith, Casey. We have faith.
Yes, go and talk to the audience.
Hello everyone, it's me again. We want to give a huge shout out to AOC for generously providing prizes for our giveaways and supplying their top-notch gaming monitors for our events. These amazing gaming displays feature a 1440p resolution, a 165Hz refresh rate, a 1 millisecond response time and low input lag. And 6 gaming modes of course, ensuring our gamers have the smoothest performance possible. Thank you AOC for supporting our events. And you can also support our events for free with your Twitch Prime.
Oh, nice.
Small applause pause. You can also support our event for free with your Twitch Prime gaming subscription. Unlock a set of awesome exclusive emotes and support show your support in style.
Okay, I got real excited there because that skip that I just did is pixel precise. You have no extra space. It is very hard. Getting it first try is nuts. Usually I try it a couple of times, then I give up and take the normal route.
Nice.
It's just the coolest skip, but it only saves like, I don't know, 20 seconds, maybe 30.
That's a decent amount.
Yeah.
Still.
So what's the community for this game like? Is it particularly active? Do you get a lot of new runners?
There's a good few people that are very active in general. But I would say overall the community is not huge. I don't tend to be the type of person to interact much in the community discords and all that. But I'm kind of around.
All right. But yeah, fresh faces are always welcome.
Yes,
if you're seeing this game, then and if it interests you in any way, shape, or form, then absolutely go and give it a whirl. There is a demo out there, and if you like it, I cannot stress enough how smooth and clean the movement in this is. It's super fun.
And here's the refight machine.
Oh no.
So for that we use current arc because the machine itself doesn't have iframes. And after every health bar of the respective robot, we have to do 1 health bar of fighting the refight. And this is a lot of like energy managing that you have to do because between the fights you don't replenish your energy. So you kind of have what you get. You get some back from the boss. And none of the combos are going to be quite as impressive as they were in the first fight. Because it's just me figuring out how much can I do in the middle of these fights while having at least some energy left for when I really need something.
I have to say, this is a very interesting way of doing like a standard Mega Man refight thingy.
Yeah.
Instead of having like a stage with just 8 teleporters and then you fight each boss one by one, it's like all one big boss fight.
Yeah, so before you play this stage, strap in because you need to be ready.
Yeah, absolutely.
If you're doing your first casual playthrough, I absolutely recommend giving all sorts of abilities against these bosses a go as well. Just try out, experiment, have a good time.
Yeah. Yeah, we haven't seen nearly every piece of equipment in this run.
Oh no, not at all.
Yeah, like you saw when Casey was like doing his shop menus, there is so much more that you could try and equip. There's so many more burst techniques and so many more chips. Is there like a new game plus in this game as well?
There is, yeah.
Ah, very nice.
Cool.
So is there a category for that on the leaderboard as well?
I'm pretty sure there is.
No, okay. Yeah, so that is something you can do runs of as well. Which I'm sure like there's a lot of exciting strats for as well. If you just have access to everything from the get-go and like even the late game kind of things.
I was not looking at my energy. I didn't realize I was running out. There we go. Few left to go. Four left.
Very nice. You do have to do this all in one go, right? If you die, like you start from the beginning, you have to do all of the bosses over again.
think so.
Yeah, that's rough. I can imagine this is like a fairly large difficulty spike for a first-time playthrough.
Yeah, usually when I get any death on this fight, if it happens at all, I just reset my run. So I don't fully remember all of it.
Yeah, it's a really long fight.
Speedrunner's curse, right? You forget parts of the game because you skip so much.
Yeah. You do get a little bit of a health refill after every circuit that you destroy again. And you do get quite a bit of energy back, but yeah, still. It's a gauntlet for sure.
Yeah, bounce into that, so that kind of makes my combo different. There we go. Perfectly fine.
So who exactly are we going after at this point? I mean, it's not Dr. Wily.
No. We're actually fighting kind of the arc itself, and I think the circuit that is in charge of it might also be related to the gravity circuit in some way. It's one of those where I'm like, it's fine.
Yeah.
We're here to look cool, punch people.
Yeah.
That's it.
Let's play badass.
Yeah.
This guy being mean as always, even being so annoying that he got another one of these off.
That last tick of HP.
Yeah, this just happens on this guy. If any boss is gonna ruin your day, it's this one, just by delaying. Oh, one left. So this is the one that I usually want to see in the middle because the summon minion they make will also drop energy. But I've been getting them a lot as the final one. It's
the game knows.
Unfortunate. No, did not have the energy.
Unfortunate.
There we go. That's fine. And then we will be off to the final stage. Stand roughly over here. You should not stand in the middle because then Kai will get out of the way for the floor to open. So if you stand roughly over there, that's perfectly fine. Now we're on to the final stage. While this was the hardest stage in the game, the final stage is not much easier.
Nice.
And again, a lot of gimmicks from previous stages kind of get reused there to kind of space it out. This stage has a cool mechanic whereby there's 3 or 4 levels. Yeah, 4 levels where you have to fall down. And then you can go either left or right to open up a lock. But we will always go left. Because that is only one of the areas on the right is like actually longer and harder than the other ones. But if we just always do left, then we don't have to like accidentally wander into it when we're trying to be silly. So just, you know, save yourself some brain waves and... No, that's annoying.
Yeah.
Always go left. So our rival character from earlier, the mirror fight, that guy takes care of the corridor that you do not.
That's interesting.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot to, hold on. I just hit the checkpoint. I'll just quickly reload and get my energy back. We will need it. I was right next to it anyway. And reloading is pretty quick, as you see.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
No. Yeah. It's a very common spike to run into. All right. So meanwhile, while I go through this area, if the host wants to talk about anything, feel free.
Of course, we're raising Money for Mind, which is a nationwide organization committed to prevent mental health issues. Mind strives to provide support to individuals and families facing mental health challenges. All of your donations will go to Mind. And if we hit 7,000 euros before the end of Squidlit, which is a run, this is 3 runs after this run, we will get a bonus game in Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, which is going to be 69 out of 70 unique stunt jumps done by Joshimas, which would be a very cool run. I would love to see that. But we are going to need a few more donations for that. So if anyone else wants to really see that, get some money donated, and it will all go to our amazing charity, Mind, of course. Back to you, KillerChair.
Yes, absolutely. It is absolutely a wonderful charity. It's a very fun run as well, the GTA run. I've seen a run like that before, and it's good fun. It's like promise. Pinky swear. Ask your grandma to donate tenner.
Yeah, every grandma 10, so then we can make it, right?
If everybody's grandma...
Drop 10. Come on, we can do it. We believe.
Mm-hmm. I believe in your grandmas. Put that on a quote somewhere.
I think it's one for the bingo card, Casey.
All right, so final corridor towards the final boss. We have to do 2 boss fights back to back, and the final boss itself has also got multiple stages. So it is still a bit of a gauntlet, but we are getting there. Well, hello, energy, please. Just run through this ominous corridor.
Without the music.
And there we have in the background the final boss, in the foreground the pre-final boss. I don't know how you would call it something like that. It's fine. He is actually the commander from our base who's been corrupted.
Oh, no.
Yeah. So now this is where I equip Clone Array, actually also in the function overload slot, because we don't need that anymore. Clone Array doubles up your normal punches, but it counts as regular punches still. So if you kind of like weave it here and there, you can absolutely shred his health bar. And the final boss has a shield phase as well, and you can break the shield very fast with Clone Array. It's like the ultimate, in my opinion, it's the best backup strat for the final boss. And while I do the first phase, I think we have time to read out that donation.
We have a 10-euro donation from Grandma Fearful, who says, "Here, honey, have some money for your charity. Love, Grandma Fearful."
Go, Grandma.
Go, Grandma. Woo! Nice.
Much love.
Real grandmas donate to Mind. All right, almost final phase. There we go, final phase time. Time will be on final hit. I'll try to call out as best as I can. No. One more combo, do it, and time.
Wow.
And that is quite easily a PB.
Hell yeah!
Nice! Woo! PB! Hype! PB!
My previous time, last practice I had at home was a 52:20, roughly. So this is a chunk away. This is how much time that new skip saves. It's absolutely amazing. Like, it's so good, so fun. Let's check the IGT as well. 40:34, that is very nice. I need to point at this a little bit for the leaderboard, because IGT is what we calculate on.
No deaths? No deaths?
No deaths, you're
Not
right.
a single one?
No, this was awesome. This was great.
Amazing.
With that is my final run for this week of BSG. I had a blast. I will do one more thing in a little bit. You'll see me later. But yeah, that was it. Follow me on Twitch if you want. You can do that. Or these two. They're both there.
If you like horror games.
Yeah.
You like Mega Man?
Mega Man. We like Mega Man. Mega Man 12 is on the way. Did you know?
Yeah!
What about dog percents?
Dog percent. Oh my God, you're right.
Oh!
I almost forgot.
We need to fight.
I'm so happy we have a host. Let's rescue dogs. A victory lap.
Woohoo!
All right. Cool. We get to talk about this game more. I was so excited about my PB that I forgot everything else.
Understandable reaction.
Yeah. All right. Do I still have an open spot somewhere? I need to get which 5. No, that one.
10 practice
This
saves
one.
and it's just not enough.
No.
No.
You never have enough saves. All right. So for dog %, we do circuit mode and we do easy mode because whatever. It's fine. So let's rescue dogs in 3, 2, 1, go! So the first stage is going to look mostly the same, except I don't need to get any power-ups because buying power-ups we don't get any good ones on the way. So while I do the intro stage, what's everybody's favorite dog breeds? What kind of dogs do you think are cool?
Labrador.
Labrador? Labradors are cool.
Yeah, the white ones,
Yeah,
especially.
I mean, I'm a little biased here, but I really like German Shepherds.
That's fair.
Okay.
I've met a good few German Shepherds in my time, and they are all excellent.
Yes. Really, there's not a single bad dog breed.
Not really, no.
Chair, do you know of the We Rate Dogs account?
Yes,
Yes.
big fan.
Everyone should go and check that out.
Okay, so which dog kind we have here then?
What breeds are they? That's actually a good question.
I don't know.
We will have to ask the devs. Maybe if they're watching, they can notify us.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Devs, what are the breeds?
Yeah,
Come
what
on.
are your dog breeds?
Remember to send us a donation with your favorite dog breed as well.
That's a good one. That's
Maybe
a
you
good
can
one.
guess, actually, because the dogs that we rescue are modeled after the developers' dogs.
Oh.
Oh, cool.
Are they given the names as well, or?
I assume so. I can't be entirely sure. There we go. Wiggle's done.
Wiggle, wiggle.
So one of my best friends has a dog, and it's a it looks like a very small Belgian Shepherd, but it is half Chihuahua. So it's like a Shepherd Chihuahua mix, which makes it just a tiny Shepherd, which is very cute. Coincidentally, also named Kai.
Oh, cool.
Shoutouts to Kai, the good boy.
That's him, returning to
There we
base.
go.
So now we go to the city center, the music-based stage. That is the one full stage we need to beat to lock in our dog. And afterwards, the second dog is very easy and quick to find because it's all the way at the start of the mountain stage.
How did this category come to be exactly?
I think somebody just liked dogs.
You know what? I was expecting like a very elaborate answer, but honestly,
No,
I think that's even better.
I don't fully know the story of it, but I'm pretty sure somebody just said, yo, there's dogs. If we just have a short category where we rescue both dogs,
Let's go.
then,
Yeah, you know what?
nobody was against it.
Yeah,
Because why would you be?
I can get behind that. That's a very nice thing that a lot of games do these days, where they have shorter categories that are like more accessible for people who don't like doing long speedruns. Like,
Yeah.
for some people, even an hour is like a little much, especially like in a high action platform game like this, where you need a lot of focus.
Exactly. Yeah.
It's really nice to have shorter categories like
Yeah.
that. There's a lot of RPGs like that are like I don't know, 3 hours, 5 hours, 9 hours as well, where you just have like partial game categories, like defeat the first boss or the second boss or whatever.
Yeah.
And it's really nice.
Yeah, shoutouts to Mega Man Battle Network 6 with the Delete Dive Man category.
Yeah. All of them have one now.
All of them have a
Yeah, all of them-
two-chapter or something?
Yeah, there's a two
Sweet.
chapter category for all 6BN games as well as all 3 Star Force games at this
That's
point.
awesome.
There's a category showcase like that on the Team BN channel at one point,
Yeah.
actually. We just did all of them.
In general, just shoutouts to Team BN. Just cool people. I don't hang out nearly as much as I should with you guys, but I'm kind of around.
Hit me up.
Yeah.
And there's dog number 1.
Dog!
So So in order to really lock it in, we do have to beat the first boss of this, beat the boss of this stage. The other one doesn't really matter. And we're almost near the end anyway. So you can kind of see that this is a little bit slower than the double jump. Because of all of the extra jumping you need to do, the waiting on platforms. Also, easy mode makes some enemies die a little quicker. So that's neat.
So is this going to count as one of your 94 dog % runs?
Oh yeah, no, I'm counting it.
Hell yeah.
I'm not gonna force myself to do another one. I need to get that number up as quickly as possible. Alright, so even though it's easy mode, I'm still gonna take the heal here.
Better safe than sorry, right?
Yeah. And here we have our boss. They all have like names along with their circuit names, but I forgot most of them.
Yeah, I think this is Tune Circuit? Could that be Wave Circuit? I'm not sure.
Wave Circuit, I
Wave
think,
Circuit, yeah.
Oh, no. Alright.
They all do have like civilian names as well, right?
Yeah,
There's a whole
exactly.
database in this game. You're always seeing like little data disks, like their B006. That's her data disk. You're always seeing those drop, and you can like look at information about every enemy, every boss, and all people in the base. And it's very cool. That system I think is mainly inspired by Mega Man ZX because it has literally this exact system of collecting data disks for all the NPCs.
Yeah. So we're almost done. We just have to load into a stage.
Doggo,
walk
I like
left.
that he has a unique sprite for that.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
There we go. And then we go to over here. We go walk to a room to the left. That's where the other dog is. Then we go back. Then we pet both dogs. And time will be once I collect the chips that you get from petting the dogs.
Nice.
You can pet the dog in Gravity Circuit.
You sure can.
Amazing.
Quit level. Yes. And so it's almost dog time. They're down here. There they are. Woo! Let's pet doggo number 1.
Nice.
Aww.
And then pet doggo number 2. And that will be time.
707. Amazing.
Yep. Dogs saved. BSG has been blessed by the doggos.
Cool.
And now, actually, for real, that was it for me. Play this game. Get it. It's great. Get the soundtrack, maybe. That's all for me.
Thank you, KillerChair, for this really fun run. It was really fun to watch. Congrats on your PB, by the way. It's really good to see you got that. This is the end of my hosting shift. I will make room for Yato on my chair. And we're going to be setting up for Hot Wheels Stunt Track Challenge, which is going to be done by Viper UK. So see you in a bit when we're done setting up for that.